They gonna get to playing shit that fucking they ain't heard. Then what?
Oh wow, I'm reading it now.
I'm finna send you the room so you have it. We can there go the room. You could just go to where I pop in at, and you will hear it all A to Z. You gonna be like, I'm like, bro, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. He like, well, Wack, let me fight my. I said, yeah. I don't want to have nothing to do with your case. I'm saying, can you tried to implicate me in that shit? Can you just clear that up, bro? I don't want to have nothing to do with it. So that's the only thing matters. Yeah, to me. Well, I know you had nothing to do with it. Then why you say it? The hell I got to do with your PPP loans and this nigga talking about you wasn't. I said you wasn't even on Clubhouse, niggas. 2020.
That's some craziness. Why? Well, I'm definitely gonna
But I'm gonna
obviously.
listen. I'm gonna give you this, Ion, just so you say, uh, here you go. Here goes a, just so you know it's real. Here goes a brief outline. You know, there you go. You know when we get to doing our outlines for the room, you know it didn't got real. You see that? You see that, Ion? Yeah.
Oh
Ain't no telling.
wow.
Yeah, ain't no telling what else gonna get added to that. You fucking with the 100 side, you know it's gonna see that opening remarks. You know it gets real structured.
Oh wow.
I said, Ion, Ion riding against me. I thought to put your
No,
name in the
what?
title,
I
Ion.
hate to see this.
Yeah,
No.
Ion. It was gonna say Ion is really a midget.
No. Would never. You know,
Hey yo, so you go
100%.
celebrate when they release Tory.
He is not coming out. But you know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I am very excited. I am very excited to see what this lady has. Because I met that lady before. The rep, before in real life,
Mm-hmm.
like years ago. So I'm excited to see
Well, you
what
know
she
about the
has.
DNA test. You know about those, right? I
The
told her
DNA
about
test,
those.
yes, but if she's speaking up, that means that something else is going on. So
Well,
I'm
I know the DNA test, and we know what dude said. The security guard. I don't know if it's something else. I don't know what that
no,
is.
because she wouldn't speak up unless there's some real. Because she usually does conspiracies and stuff. So that means that she either has some video footage or some proof
So,
where she.
you gonna take the position? You don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck if they show all kind of shit. It's still fuck Tory.
I mean, it's still gonna be
You a
fucking. But
cold.
if I
You a
see,
cold nigga,
I'm gonna
man.
be honest. I'm gonna be honest. If they say that if there's a 100%, if there's video footage and she come out, I'm gonna have to come out and speak out again. I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. That's only if it's a video footage. If it ain't no video footage, I don't want to hear shit.
Diddy Marie's house on fire. Yo, man, I don't know. Um, I'm seeing some domestic violence and a whole lot of freaking, but I don't know where the Rico at. We gonna see though.
Did you see Mark Curry is on the app?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he's been on the app for the last past few days. He's on here talking about how Diddy was out here, slapping people and beating people up, and you
Oh no,
know,
yeah, that's a fact.
yeah, no, but I'm like, but you know who Mark Curry is, right?
Yeah, but I
Former
mean,
bad boy.
Diddy he would do that type of shit, depending on who he's doing it to.
But he's
I know.
around. He's around. Like one thing about it is I hate when people. I hate when people who will be around the shit like I don't know where they trying to like kind of pull themselves back from it, like as if you know. Because I remember back in the day on this app when people used to come up and speak about things, and a lot of these people would come out and say that they were lying, and that this shit wasn't true. But to come to find out it is.
I'm gonna tell you who know the secrets though,
Who?
cause he part of the secrets. Oh, Los, he been tampered with too.
Oh, Los from
King
Clubhouse.
Los.
Yeah,
Yeah, King Los.
yeah.
He know
He's
what's
been
going on.
in the goo too. He's been in the goo, but he has not been speaking up. He was the last person seen with Diddy, along with Stevie J. Was that right?
Yeah, he was walking down the street, but he know that nigga done disappeared a few times. We didn't know him and Diddy was at the studio.
Wait, what?
It's a fact.
You
You
said he
know
was
I got
where?
in. You know I got into it with Los on the street.
Oh, in real life?
I stripped that nigga. Man, I had to what?
What did
Hell
he
yeah.
do?
That nigga tried to say some crazy shit and get aggressive. I had that nigga with his hands in the air staring at the wall for damn near 10 minutes calling me sir.
Well, I definitely know he has a mouth on him. He definitely likes
Yeah,
to fight and argue.
he tried that shit with me. It didn't work. Real life. Charlotte Studio.
That's some crazy ass shit. What do you think about the case so far?
I, I mean, I think they're gonna have enough. Well, I think the white dude, the drug mule, I think
Yeah.
he gonna his shit, his testimony gonna hurt because
Did you
they
hear
let
his?
him go.
Did you hear his? Wait, they let him go from shooting up
No,
that.
remember they arrested him at the private jet. He had the backpack full of drugs, right?
Oh, okay,
Now for
him.
them to come arrest him, they already been surveillance, right?
Hmm.
So, but they let him go. That he ain't get no time. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna take the stand against Diddy,
Yeah,
right?
he
So
probably is.
drug trafficking could fall in there. I believe the male sex workers,
Yeah,
if
what did
they
you
get
hear? Did you hear about the male sex worker that's talking? I'm gonna send you the link. He actually shot up something or did something, and he's actually going to be talking. And his testimony against Diddy, I don't know how they're going to make that work when it
no,
comes
what
down
I'm
to that.
saying is, I believe they're gonna say he summons them, paid them, flew them out, all that. See, at that point, you know what I'm saying? It's what it is. So I don't know how they're gonna get out of that. I don't know. You know, Cassie was a character witness. You know, her shit really was in favor of Diddy. But that white dude, the drug mule,
You think it was in favor of Diddy?
yeah, Ion, everything they had statements she had gave that she denied giving.
Yeah, I do have a question. Do you think that she's? I think that she's on Diddy's side. I think that she
This
actually
is,
still loves
I
him.
swear to God, I was like, it almost feels like she's on this nigga's side. I promise you, it's like, because they was like, she's like, I didn't say that. No, I'm the one did that. No, that's wrong. And I'm like, oh, this ain't how this supposed to go.
Yeah,
You
but
know what
that's
I'm
crazy.
saying?
That's crazy. And then you know what's really crazy to me? Did you see the full video? How the guy came up and didn't do anything? The hotel manager after the beatdown, and he just stood there like if he was
The
waiting for
cop
the money to
dude,
come through. Huh?
the one that's now a cop.
Yeah, I think he's a cop
Oh,
now.
yeah, he's a cop now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I believe that drug mule, the white dude, and the male sex workers,
Hmm.
I think they gon' I think that's enough to get him a good 10, 15 piece.
Mm. Okay, well, we'll see what
We
they
gonna see.
we'll see what they say. Because and I heard today we found out Kid Cudi will be on the stand.
I mean, but let's think about it. I mean, what is he gonna? I mean, unless he saw Diddy blow the car up, what is he gonna say? What Diddy told him, or might have threatened him or something?
I mean, I think that there's some more because first of all, there's a lot of people who are on the stand that I don't know why they're on the stand. What they're here, I guess it's just a character assassination. But when it comes down to, I think that they're trying to prove organized crime.
But yeah, that's where they having a problem at because him and Cassie seem like they were partners in crime.
Hmm.
They having a problem right there. But that white dude, that drug mule, that's one. Because remember the producers that said they were in South Carolina and Diddy said he needed some pink cocaine and he
Hmm.
called Young Miami and put her on the jet from Miami and she
Hmm.
showed up with it. They get that drug mule guy to say he met Young Miami in Florida to give her that package and she jumped on that plane and flew to the Carolinas. You got a trafficking charge.
Now, I do have a question. What do you think was in that jet that flew to? Because it wasn't videotapes. Because we come to find out that Cassidy had all the tapes, right? What do you think when he got arrested and they thought he was in that jet on his way to the Caribbeans? What do you think was in that jet?
You talking about the one they made it land?
Yeah, no. They didn't make it land. It definitely got to the Caribbeans.
They grounded the jet one time when they thought it was him
Oh, there was
on the
one
way to
jet
the
that I knew
Caribbean.
for sure made it to the Caribbeans.
But he wasn't on it. It was a bunch of
Yeah, no. They thought he was. They
you
thought he was
do
on
know
it,
he
but
leases his jet out. He rents it out.
okay, so maybe there was somebody on it
That's
that
what got him
was.
in trouble in New York.
Mm,
His fucking jet landed in Jersey, and he didn't know it. The people that just rent his jet out, didn't book the flight of some people. flying in New York, you land in Jersey over there, right? And
Mm.
they thought he was finna try to run. He didn't even know the jet was over there.
Mm.
So um, it wasn't nobody on that jet that was his people. I believe it was some people he rented the jet out to,
No,
but they
I'm not
didn't
talking
know.
about the day he got arrested. I'm talking about the day that they raided his house.
Yeah, and his jet they grounded the motherfucker in over the water somewhere. They made it land. He wasn't on it. He wasn't on it.
I was thinking that maybe he was like maybe trying to like send some things away. He got a
He
tip.
could have been. They didn't find nothing on it. I'm pretty sure they searched it.
No, because I thought that maybe they found video footage on it, but we come to find out that all the video footage was in Cassie's phone because she was still connected to his iCloud.
Well, they found that video footage. Remember all the video footage they did find in the house.
No, they said that they said that the video footage was on Cass.
No, you don't remember? They found a bunch of fucking DVRs. Like, I forgot how much of it. It was a crazy amount.
Now, what about the what do you think that the gun is going to get him? Because there is a gun charge, and it was those guns were unregistered and serial numbers were scraped off.
That's a federal offense. That's a federal offense all day. That's what I'm saying. It's still enough there to get a nigga 10, 15 years. It's still enough there. It's still there. They offered him 15 years for a deal already.
No, I think it was 5 years.
Ain't no way they offered him 5 years and he didn't take it. No way.
No, I think that they offered him 5 years. Maybe I'm going crazy. I think it was 5 years. I do have a question because I just saw that you had an interview with Charleston. Like, how was that interview?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth. We got there and had to wait. Dude did the dumbest thing, and his co-host wasn't there. And after about an hour, I said, "Yo, bro, let's just roll, bro. Whoever this nigga is you wait on, I don't know this nigga." But by this time, the fire gone. Me and Charleston out the front yard. We talking about some other shit. I said, "Bro, you killed the whole venom of the conversation." You know what I'm
Wait,
saying? So
who Charleston or the
the
host?
fucking dude, the host, because we got, he said it at 3. I'm like, we there. He waiting on his co-host. I'm like, bro, fuck your co-host. Let's go. We wait a whole hour for this nigga to show up. But by that time, neither one of us is even in the mood. We just like when you watching it, you're gonna see where I said, you know what, let me turn this into something. I had to start gaslighting because we was just both laid back at that point. The fire was gone. He fucked up the whole everything. You know what I'm saying? I told dude, hey bro, if your co-host ain't here, we just need to start. Then the conditions was fucked up. The nigga AC went out. We in Miami. It was all fucked up. Yeah, it was like, it wasn't what it was supposed to be. That's why I told him today, stop delaying people, bro, because you delaying people like it's that type of interview, and you killed the morale of the whole interview. It's a whack 100 Charleston White interview, but it ain't what it was supposed to be because he killed it.
Damn.
I think about it. We both show up ready to get in the hot seat to do our thing, right? And we got issues. And this nigga make us wait a fucking hour waiting on the co-host. He the main host. By this time, we done start talking business.
Mm.
So by the time we sit in the seat, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like we not where we was before. You know what I mean? So, you know, but Charleston, he I start picking him apart because he plays with words, right? Like when he hear say, "I'm the biggest motherfucker in Texas." People think he talking about some tough shit. That ain't what he talking about. He talking about he's the most talked about. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta,
Yeah.
and he baits you in with little shit like that. He ain't no dummy. He just obnoxious and he just say crazy shit.
Mhm.
That's it. But I definitely got to do that one again.
Well, I'm definitely looking for. Who else are you going to be looking to collaborate with soon?
I don't give a fuck. They called me. I talk to anybody. I don't give a fuck. They called me with that shit. Me and R&B was in Cali, Colombia for a week. And I rerouted and went that way. They're like, yeah, he gonna be in Miami. I said, I'm gonna change my flight. And we'd just fly to Miami. So I went out there, did that, took a few meetings, and knocked that out and shit. Just came back home Monday. So I don't care. This shit is the internet. I talk to anybody or everybody. I don't give a fuck. I can care less. I'm still catching heat about fucking with you, I.
Why? I think I'm such a. No, I'm
Nah,
still a troll.
because you got to remember, I go on shows and they ask me about the community. So I talk about the people in the community that I know. I bring Jason Lee up, I bring you up, and I tell everybody what y'all identify as, and they be looking at me. I bring Nadia up, and they be looking at me. I'm like, nah, these my friends, and they be looking at me like, what do you mean he's a queer? I said, yeah, I thought queer was disrespectful, but he's a different kind of queer. He don't even deal with men that deal with women. So yeah, that's how he like 7 feet tall, nigga named Maya. Y'all should go check him out. And they be looking at me, right? Because I guess I'm not supposed to be your friend. You right?
This is, but you
I
know what's
don't
so
give a
interesting? You'll be surprised because if you have somebody in the community who's supportive of you, you're gonna be good. They're gonna make sure you're good.
bro. Listen, I tell people, the naughty aspect of it. I really catch the heat behind that. But
Hmm.
this is why Jason Lee said Jason Lee tell people before I was Jason Lee Wack and see me at the club with 50 niggas and be like, Jason, you cool? Come on, let me walk in with us so I'll make sure you get in here. I don't care. Like, I believe these dudes is overly with all this tough shit. I believe they really the DL dudes.
Hmm.
On some real shit. Cause it's like a lot easier just to be like this. Regular. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, I'm still waiting on you to make your move, man, and stop playing. You still playing with this app. That's cool. Your people need you, but you need to go kick your channel off, bro.
Oh, I
Um,
definitely agree with you. That's coming soon, definitely.
You got enough people in here, these women in here. You got a lot of professional women in here that can come up with your topics and subjects. Sit your ass down, put that camera on you, open up your YouTube channel, bro. You've been playing, you would have been big by now.
Definitely, that's coming in the summer. You just motivated me to
This
do.
summer, this summer. You say that every summer. It's
I
coming.
bet you will be ready. I'll send it to you once it
It's
is.
all
I
right.
already got my
I
topics.
understand. You know what? I think you might be scared of yourself. I'm gonna let you live with that.
Okay, maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. But I definitely was thinking about getting back into it. But I always appreciate your support. Oh, he left me. Oh, okay.